Welcome to Abed 3100 Business Communication. My name is Dr. Webb and I'm your professor this semester, and I'll be going through all the different things you'll be learning this semester through this orientation video. This orientation video will walk you through the syllabus as well as course STEM so that you know what to expect on a weekly basis. So here we go. Right now we're looking at our fall 2016 syllabus. And here you'll notice the pertinent information about the course, also my office location, my office phone number. I've included both my work office and my home office. Because this is an internet-based course, I wanted to make sure you had an alternative number to reach me. So if you do need to get in touch with me, you can feel free to give me a call at that number. I've also included my email address, which is going to be our main form of communication. Instead of using the email function in course STEM, you'll instead email me directly at swebb@wesca.edu. And anytime you want to meet or have a discussion, I will be happy to do so by appointment, and we will have virtual office hours in different formats, whether it be by phone, email, or even through Google Hangouts, which I'll discuss very soon. The first thing I want to talk to you about on the course syllabus would be the resources that you are going to need. We're going to be using an electronic textbook with resources, and it's called Business Communication, Developing Leaders for a Networked World. It's by an author named Peter Carden, and this will be automatically uploaded into your course STEM under MH Connect. You'll be registering for the textbook directly through this MH Connect. The price, as you can see here, is $85. There's also an option to add $15 for a printed copy. And if for some reason you are unable to get this $85 right away, there is a 2-week courtesy access period so that you can wait for your financial aid or wait for your financial situation to become better, and then you'll have to buy the license for this book. But there is, again, 2-week courtesy access. Some of the other requirements for this course is making sure that you have Microsoft Office 365, which is a free upload from our university website. You'll also need PowerPoint 2013 or 2016. And you're also going to need a webcam for Google Hangouts and for our team project using Office Mix. From here, you're going to take a look at some of the objectives. But in this course, we're going to be doing a lot of different applied work, where you're going to be looking at chapters in the textbook and then applying it to a project, whether it be the job search project or applying it to the team project. The team project, you're going to be developing a recommendations proposal and presentation based on a campus department or student organization in order to make that department communicate or make recommendations so that department communicates more effectively. Here in the course syllabus are a bunch of objectives that tie into the Richards College of Business learning objectives, so you can look at that at your leisure. At this point in the syllabus, it talks about what you're going to need to succeed. And due to the fact that this is a course all about communicating, you can expect that you will be communicating in this course. Primarily, you'll be communicating through writing, but there are some speaking assignments as well. Beginning on week 2, you're going to be having attendance questions, and this reinforces the strict attendance policy that I have. That talks about the strict policy is what is highlighted here in yellow. If you miss more than 2 attendance questions, your grade will be lowered by 1 letter grade, or you're going to be required to take the optional final exam at the end of the semester. So it's imperative that you do not miss any classes. You will have from Monday until Wednesday, or actually sooner than that, because I'll be posting the classes in advance. So you will have a few days to make sure your attendance question is completed. If for some reason you miss more than 4 classes, then you could be automatically dropped from the course. Also make sure that you're prepared when you come to class in a way that is professional and in a professional manner, including speaking and writing. This means assignments that you complete, you need to make sure you use proper English, grammar, formatting, and spelling on all the assignments that you do. And if you don't, unlike some of your other courses, in this course, points will be deducted for not using proper English language art skills. And that's part of the whole idea of communication and credibility. If you don't spell things correctly, or if you have poor English or poor grammar, people may look at you as being not as credible as you should be viewed upon. So that's the reason why it's important that you use professionalism in all aspects of this course. Now, just to let you know, in this little notation, we will throughout this course be completing grammar and punctuation building activities so that you can actually become a stronger writer and a stronger communicator using your written abilities. Okay, moving down the line is handing in professional documents. In this course, you're going to need to hand in assignments unless they're specifically designated with the DOCX, or the document or the Word document file format. And again, make sure that you have proper spelling, punctuation, and grammar. We'll be delivering a couple presentations. There's going to be an introductory presentation, which is going to be happening next week. You're also going to be delivering a professional presentation in a team project. And the team project is going to be using Office Mix, which coincidentally is what I'm using right now. So this way you'll be able to use your thumbnail in the corner or a full screen picture and describe your portion of the team project. The last thing is making sure that you meet every deadline. Now, I understand that things happen, but you need to make sure that if for some reason you miss a deadline, you need to get in touch with me as soon as possible. If for some reason it's an assignment that you know in advance that there's a problem, you need to let me know before it's due if you want any kind of consideration to make it up. If you email me after the fact, I will not be inclined to give you any kind of an extension or any kind of consideration. So again, make sure that you contact me before a missed deadline in order to have the possibility to make up work. This part of the course syllabus are the important University of West Georgia policies. So you'll see this in the electronic file that you'll have, which is located in our news feed and as well as on our course den content. But this includes the language for the course syllabi, the credit hour policy. In this class, every day or every week, you're going to have 150 minutes, and that equates to about 2.5 hours of work that you're going to be required to do each week in this course. So that's important to know. So when you're anticipating what's going to happen on a weekly basis, making sure that you're prepared to spend at least 2.5 hours, like you would if you were in a face-to-face class, is something that you should expect. The course withdrawal period is indicated, as well as academic honor and honors credit. And again, as mentioned, you'll need to spend the same amount of time as you would in a class conducted on campus as you would online. So in addition to the attendance question each week, there will be various assignments that you'll be completing by the Saturday at 11:59 p.m. or midnight. And there'll be a lot of different types of activities, and as I mentioned, make sure that you email me directly at sweb@westga.edu. So here's the point spread. You can see here that the participation weighs heavily between attendance questions, the chapters in the electronic textbook, including practice questions, as well as other various activities and assignments. That's weighted at 25%. The team project is weighted at 33%, and that includes the recommendations proposal and all the various aspects of the recommendations proposal. Your individual project is going to include a resume project or a job search project that's going to include you creating a professional resume as well as a LinkedIn profile, including some other information like job postings, reflection, and a salary search. last but not least would be the course assessments. In addition to the grammar and mechanic exercises that I briefly mentioned just a moment ago, which are 100 points, you're going to have 2 exams and a business communication report, which makes up 19% of the course. So the total adds up to about 2,000 points at 100% weighted between the different aspects of your grade. When you go through the tentative course outline, it will give you the gist of what to expect. But when you go to course den, it will be specific as to what you're going to need to do, including due dates and expectations on how to submit. Also in MH Connect, that information is included. You'll be able to go through each week and determine what you need to do. I'll be posting these weeks in advance so you can work ahead to an extent and make sure that you get this information and retain this information so that you can do well on the exams. So here's the syllabus, and next I'm going to be talking to you specifically about our course den. Finally, here is a glimpse at course den. So course den is going to look similar to this, and I'm signed in, as you can see here, as a student. You're going to see this welcome video, and you're also going to see this introduction to the course along with the course syllabus that's listed here. Your course syllabus is also listed under content. So to get to the information, and the calendar is active, which includes the assignments. To get to the information, as it shows here, the content browser has moved. So you literally will go to content, as you can see here. And starting at the table of contents, it will show you the weeks that are available. Here's where your course syllabus is, and you can go in here and take a look at it. Here's where your MH Connect assignments are, but they're also located in each week as well. So week 1, which is this week, in addition to watching this video, there's a survey that you're going to be completing, the activity of registering for your e-text and your resources. You're also going to have an activity of uploading your photo to CourseDen and UWG email, having the activity of a communication pre-assessment, and then there's also an activity of a personality quiz and reflection. So you'll literally go through and you'll start here, and check marks will be placed over here once you've completed it. So it goes in sequence as mentioned, and any information that you need will pop up in the screen as well. Now this is also mirrored on CourseDen. So I'm going to click in here to have you look at how to purchase your McGraw-Hill resources. You're going to end up going to a page once you click here to go to McGraw-Hill campus for your textbook. And this is our textbook here. You'll click on this Connect, and this will take you to a registration page where you will either enter a registration code that you got or bought from the bookstore, or purchasing online using your credit card, or if you need to wait a couple of weeks to pay, you can start your 2-week courtesy access. But again, this will be over in 2 weeks, but it gives you an idea, and it also helps so you don't have to pay right off the bat. So now I'm going to click out of this and go back to CourseDen. I'm going to click out as a student so you can see what the CourseDen or MH Connect actually looks like, because as a professor, I can actually go in and show you what it looks like. So I'm going to go in, take a look here, click into my Connect, and you will literally see our section, my name and number, our book, and each of the weeks listed. These weeks are again mirrored to the activities on CourseDen. You need to go to CourseDen and look at CourseDen first, and then go to MH Connect to see if there's anything that you need to include or any activities you need to include specifically on MH Connect. So once again, once I go into content, you're going to need to go through each week And you can see the weeks are listed here, and there are different assignments in each week. And through this, you'll be able to with ease go through this course and know exactly what you need to do at all times. So hopefully this gives you a good explanation. I'm looking forward to working with everybody. I'm looking forward to seeing your communication skills grow and getting to know you a lot better through the different projects and activities and the submissions that you give to me this semester. So I'm looking forward to meeting you, and I hope that you enjoy this online course. Take care.